Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here at SMTAi in Chicago, and I'm joined by Tom from Fuji America. Tom, great to see you. Always nice to chat.
Thank you, Phil. Nice to have you here.
When we're at these shows, we're always taken by the number of placement companies, all doing a good job of placing components and shooting chips, as we used to call it. How do you differentiate in a market that is so aggressive?
That's a great question. As you know, there's several different layers of, or several different levels of pick and place companies. That's actually a very key point and a key driver of effort for us this year, and that's really how we differentiate ourselves from the others. And I'm sure you can talk to a couple of the other market leaders, and they'll tell you the same thing. But it's really a level of quality, and we're really looking at how we enhance quality above and beyond kind of the standard quality. What's the next level? And most of that is coming from efficiency of machines, how we're achieving better OEE. A lot of that is really the efforts that we're putting into to again take it to the next level. So it becomes a matter of all different facets. It's customer service, it's uptime and reliability, it's educating the customer more and more on the tools they have. There's so many customers in this level that are doing a good job and getting to the higher quality levels, but they also still have a lot of tools that they're not using. So a bigger part of it is educating the customer and really showing them what they have to get to the next level. Yeah,
that's really important. And one of the big areas, we're always talking about is smart factory and data. You've just signed a deal with Aegis, that's part of it, but actually, we've kind of moved past the getting data part, we're at the using data part. How critical is that with your customers?
It's very critical, and that's alluding to more of what I just mentioned earlier. The Aegis partnership is going to be great for us. They've been a partner of ours for many, many years, but taking this new agreement to the next level is very, very key for us. There's the operations today, or the optimization of the machines itself. There's the quality levels, and there's the analytics. But it's really, what do you do with those analytics? How do you take those analytics and move back to the optimization to the next level? Aegis certainly plays an important part of that, and that gives us the gateway, obviously, to get to the higher levels of MES. There's no question about it. So.
Okay, and last question, talk a bit about the markets. I've spent a lot of time in Guadalajara this year.
Sure.
Seems to be plenty of growth going on there. I see Fuji equipment everywhere. What's going on in that market for you, and what's going on elsewhere in the Americas?
Well, that market is staying very, very strong for us. It's growing. Fuji, is a majority market leader in Mexico. Interestingly enough, we're seeing still a lot of onshoring going on. We're seeing a lot of opportunities moving back from Asia, moving into Mexico. I don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. That continues to grow. It's automotive, it's consumer electronics, it's the smart technologies, but it's even in Mexico, they're required because of the corporate offices to drive quality levels as well. So Smart Factory is hopefully taking a lot of that human variable out of it as well, and Smart Factory is going to continue to drive the quality. But overall, the U.S. market's doing well. It's certainly completely different when you talk about the mainland versus Mexico. But overall, North America is very, very strong for Fuji. On a global basis, we're staying very, very strong. Our capacity is doing very, very well. We're shipping a lot of machines, but it's not really any one particular market. It's diversified across the board, which is great for us.
Yeah. So. What about South America? That kind of seems to bob up and down. It's pretty unpredictable. What's going on down there at the moment?
South America is, we're not setting anything on fire there. Obviously, South America is not exploding by no means. There's a lot of questions where that's going. There's a lot of hesitancy, cautious optimism, I think, about what could happen there. But it hasn't changed at all this past year for us, and we don't see anything turning down, so to speak, from where it is today. But the upswing is certainly going to be challenging for sure. It's going to be a long time, I think.
Well, Tom, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving us that insight. The market's obviously going in the right direction, and interesting to know that you are actually a majority market leader in Mexico. That's impressive.
Very, very positive for us.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, I'm sure we'll see you in Guadalajara in the next few weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Phil.